Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-April general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and tune into the energies of Aries for love and romance. All right, let's go ahead and see what's happening for my Aries in love and romance. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with an Aries, what is going on? What do you need to know? What can Spirit reveal to you guys so you can get more clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life? Tell me about it. Ooh, let's see what dropped. Okay, we have the Sun card. Nice. So this is Leo energy. You could have strong Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. That does not have to be the case, of course, but a lot is being revealed to you. Something is going to make you very, very happy, excited, trusting the process, trusting the journey, trusting what's unfolding, because it's for your very good. I do feel you're being put in the spotlight, Aries. I wonder if someone is having a specific eye on you, someone is choosing you, someone's pursuing you. You make them the happiest. You make them feel like they want to be around you, that they want to get to know you, that they want to pursue something here with you. So I do feel the revelation. Whether someone has something to say, someone has something to clarify, someone has been holding back something that they've been wanting to tell you, it didn't feel like it was right until now. Ooh, let's see, tell me more. Tell me more about this energy here. These cards are coming out fast, okay? So Spirit wants to get to the tea with you guys. So we have the Grim Reaper. Okay, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Okay, so anyone that is dealing with something that has been deaded, ended, it's for your own good. It truly is, and some of you are feeling that uplifting. Some of you maybe are ready to reveal to this person that things are over, things are done with, but this does not feel negative. In fact, I feel like some of you guys are truly happy that something has come into completion, that you have finally stood up for yourself maybe. I really do feel like if this is something that you've been wanting to say to someone, really wanting to put someone in their place, you're doing it, okay? Whether it's something you've told them, whether it's just your energy. Now, even so, Aries, there could be someone that ended things with you that are starting to regret it, are starting to miss you. I do feel Scorpio energy with this card, okay? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or you have strong Scorpio in your chart. But I'm hearing Keep Your Head Up by Tupac Shakur, and things are going to get better. You're already starting to feel that with the clearing of this person's energy. I mean, whoever this Grim Reaper was toxic for sure. Was someone that doesn't deserve second chances, is someone that, you know, you definitely need to clear your energy of. And I think you're doing it. I don't know, maybe Aries, it's finally time to send that text message that, you know, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but you also have to be truthful. If you're done with it, you're done with it. And I think that's helping you move on and move forward. For some of you, again, we'll pull more cards to get really specific, but for some of you, I gotta say, this Grim Reaper has an eye on you, seeing you successfully thrive, seeing you glow up, seeing you actually being happier without them than with them. It's making them feel some type of way. It's making them stew. It's making them bitter, but that's their problem, honestly, because this shouldn't have anything to affect you. Now, for some of you, if this is like two energies coming into your reading, okay, so there is someone that you found that has made you happy, that is making you excited, that is making you let go finally of this Grim Reaper haunting, this Grim Reaper yearning, or their energy being sent your way, whatever. Please know that whatever uplifts you, whatever is making you feel fulfilled, whoever is making you feel like the sun, should not take precedence, should not take priority over anyone that has proven themselves to hurt you, proven themselves to betray you, proven themselves to discard you, reject you, in not a clear way, not an honest way, not in a way that was really showing their integrity. They're mad that you're moving on. They're mad that you're happy. Let it be. I mean, that has nothing to do with you, Aries, but you may be feeling their energy. They may be trying to come back. And if they are trying to come back, Spirit's trying to make a very clear message to you that what's done is done. This should be over. This should be done with, okay? And you'll be so much happier for it. Really. I wonder if they try to come back with like an awkward happy birthday text. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be sassy, but like really, this person deserves a side eye, whoever this Grim Reaper is. Now, cross watchers, simply if this was Aries, just flip it around, okay? Let's go ahead and see what someone wants to tell Aries that they haven't told Aries. Okay. I don't know why the forces were against us. This is the main problem as to why Spirit is saying this has to end. Someone is not taking accountability for their actions, and they never did. It was always an excuse. It was always someone made me do it. No one can really make you do anything unless literally they're holding a gun to your head, unless literally, other than that, you know, this person never wants to say they're sorry. This person never wants to say that they messed up. They never want to say that they did anything wrong. It's always the world working against them. And I think you're really starting to understand that role they always play, Aries. And that's not going to change. And by really seeing that, understanding that, and being, there's something here maybe that is really going to make it apparent to you that this person isn't going to change. This person is coming back for their own ego, not for you, not to heal anything with you. By really seeing the truth to the whole situation, it's going to uplift you. It's going to raise your vibration because you're finally letting this go. Now, again, for those of you that are in a new connection, this person is jealous. This person is angry. This person's bitter. And they may be trying to send negative energy your way. They may be trying to gossip about the two of you, be trying to put you guys down. So be aware of that. But really, you can't allow their energy to affect you unless you invite it to. I don't think you are. I think you're on your next chapter, living it well, living it successfully. And even if you are single, there has been no one new in your life, you really are starting to see how much better off you are alone than with this Grim Reaper person. So if they are trying to come back, this is a warning. This is a warning. And this is maybe even Spirit's way of showing you the truth to this before you get into another cycle with them. All right, let's pull some cards. The letter G is sticking out to me, as in Garrett, as in Giselle. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone. Doesn't have to be the case, but tell me more about this energy in Aries life. The Hangman, how they feel about you. Pisces energy. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then, of course, we'll do a deep dive. Yeah, you know, Aries, I do feel them trying to come back. I do feel that they've been waiting to come back, waiting for the right time. Maybe for some of you, they really thought your birthday was it, okay? Sending that birthday message or trying to show up at like a birthday event you were going to, hosting. They knew you were going to be there. Wow, okay. Yeah, but you're living your best life and you're realizing you can live your best life without them. Yeah, some of you are no longer single, or you guys have started to be interested in someone else, date someone else, and they're furious. They really are. What did they expect? I think they really did expect you were going to wait around. They had something else to learn. Yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You know what I'm feeling here is that Aries, you realized in some point, whether it was during the separation, whether this is something you realized in order to separate, that there was some sort of unfulfillment in love here that you had to start giving yourself. Self-love, self-care, self-prioritization. And you're really starting to accept that that wasn't a self-centered thing. It wasn't a greedy thing. It was much needed. And others of you, I gotta say, I do feel for those of you that have moved on to someone else or a newer person is around you that wants to give their love to you, there is someone that's a lot more sincere, a lot more genuine than this Grim Reaper in the past. And this person may have been recently telling you that they really like you, that they want to pursue something with you, that they want to get to know you. Maybe even you've heard those 3 words, I love you, recently from someone. And I feel with this Ace of Cups, that is what's igniting the Sun card here. So whether this is through self-love, realizing you're filling your own cup before you try to give it to anyone else or you found someone new, this is the Sun energy that is coming through in your reading that I'm so happy is here, overshadowing this Grim Reaper trying to hijack your reading, okay? So with this Ace of Cups, I do feel some sort of self-fulfillment, some sort of love, some sort of falling in love that someone has for you. It is starting to feel for you. How they feel about you is the Hanged Man. Now, I do feel this is the Grim Reaper energy. They feel like they have to hold back, even if they recently reached out, it didn't work, you didn't respond, or, you know, things didn't work out in their favor. They're still biding their time. You know, I think their own spirit guides, because we really do all have spirit guides, whether we choose to listen to them or not. Their spirit guides are really hoping that this will be a wake-up opportunity for them to do the healing, to do the change, to do ego deaths. But I don't think that's really what they're focusing this opportunity of space, of time, of recuperation that is being offered to them at this moment, or that you're giving them. They feel like you're pulling away. They feel like you're being silent, but they almost feel like you're trying to give them a test. This Grim Reaper. I don't think you are. I think you really are trying to be over it. Now, for someone that this is newer energy, or maybe even you're single right now, right? You're okay with waiting. You're okay with taking the time. Maybe before in the past when you were at the Grim Reaper, everything happened so fast. You guys moved an end to anything. You went off of the passion, the lust, the chemistry, more than the feelings that you had around the situation. So I do feel, Aries, that with this time, you are learning a lot more about yourself. You're learning a lot more about what it is you want in love and romance. And honestly, if there had to be anything good that came from this Grim Reaper situation, it flipped your whole perspective around what you wanted in love, what you thought you deserved in love, or what you really are not going to no longer welcome into your space if it's going to disrupt your peace, if it's going to disrupt your happiness. I do feel this Grim Reaper was super dramatic all the time, wanted to stir the pot, wanted to get petty. But yeah, I feel with this Ace of Cups, if this is someone that, you know, is wanting to start something new with you that isn't from the past, They know you may need your time because this was heavy. And you may have shared your story with them, or they may just realize that based off of your slowly starting to accept and slowly starting to open up. But that's okay. They are willing to wait. They feel at ease with waiting. Knowing when it's the right time, they know when to act. What they think about you is the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. If this is the Grim Reaper, they're definitely keeping an eye on your social media, if you have social media. They may have noticed you guys have moved, or you're traveling, or you're not around the same places you're home as much. They notice you're out and doing things, going out more, hanging out with friends more, and that's stirring their jealousy over the situation. If this is the newer person, you may have met online through like Match.com, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever it is, Grindr, I don't know. You may have met electronically or even through social media, and you've kind of have been carrying that conversation, and it has been taken off. The new conversations have been pretty proactive, messaging each other back, and the momentum is gaining here, for sure, between the two of you. Others of you, if you're single, maybe you're wondering if it's the time to travel, the time to try something new, to go for newer activities where you're gonna go out a bit more when you're invited to with a group of friends, to parties, to concerts, to festivals. It's an opportunity maybe to meet a newer energy as well. But I do feel this pickup in your life that you're starting to see, and that the Grim Reaper is starting to hear about or see too, especially with social media. What they like the most about you is the Ace of Pentacles. There's two aces here, may I remind you. So you could have your birthday be on April 1st, April 11th, March 31st, March 21st for some of you guys. You could be seeing a lot of ones, 11, 111, 1111 even, okay? But you know what? Whether it's the Grim Reaper, someone new, or what you're learning about yourself, you are genuine, authentic, down-to-earth, real, and you want something that is equal to your worth. You're a loyal person, you're devoted, you give, and you also deserve to receive all that it is that you put forward in love and romance. You could be very much into environmentalism, into the earth. You may have a deep love for animals. You may be proactive in making sure people recycle, gardening, having a lot of plants around the house. Maybe you recently bought a new plant for your house. Someone could be in landscape, architect, construction. I'm picking up on too. But anyway, back to the messages. Someone really does. I mean, I think even the Grim Reaper knows that you're a dime, and it's beyond just even the physical looks. Anyone would be lucky to have you, to have the love that you give. That is so nurturing. That is so worthy. And I think you really started to see that within yourself. And once you've awakened to that worth, nothing can make you doubt it. Nothing can make you try to succumb to a worth that's less than what you deserve. And I think the Grim Reaper, by the failed attempts, are really starting to see that you found this within yourself. Or maybe they thought you didn't notice it before. You weren't aware of it before. Maybe that's really where they realize it's over. They can't manipulate you anymore. They can't convince you of trying to settle for eating breadcrumbs instead of having the whole meal. What they don't like about you is the Three of Cups. Cancer energy. So for the Grim Reaper, you're not looking to reconcile. You're not looking to just be friends. You want to stay away from them, and you may avoid them. You may have blocked them so they could get the message clearly that things aren't good between the two of you, but you're not willing to hold on to it. You want to let go and just move on from it. This is newer energy. I feel as if they are aware that you want to keep things a bit low key. a bit casual. And again, that doesn't mean friends with benefits. It could be, and I'm not judging you for it. But what I'm feeling is like, let's not rush into anything. Let's be friends. Let's hang out. Let's see what we're about and see what can grow from there. And they are afraid that you're friend zoning them in some aspect. And if this is just single Aries, yeah, you don't like having friends that are just surface level. I think you guys have come to a period in your life where you're protective of your energy. So people may think you're picky or you're snobby or you're selective. You're just more introverted and you're more aware of who is worthy of your time and energy and love and who isn't. And that doesn't mean to say you're not nice to people, but it means to say that you're not going to give your all into something that isn't going to prove to you that there's more to it, romantically, friendship-wise. Again, you're just over the fake stuff. You're over the unreal stuff and insincere stuff. Too, I feel for some, not all, but for some of you guys, you may have been taking a break off of partying, like a break off of drinking, maybe smoking, I don't know. And it's like your friends are trying to make you feel bad for it, and you're starting to see some new things about that situation. Like if you're my friend or if you wanted to hang out with me, you'd accept the fact that we don't have to get drunk in order to kick it. What they like the most about you is the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. And again, anyone sees this from the Ace of Pentacles to the Sun card, that they know that if they were to be with you, they'd be their happiest. Now, with the Grim Reaper, this could have been someone you were in a long-term relationship with, maybe even a marriage with, that they still, because you guys had that deep of a connection one period of time, whether you were married in one period of time, they're holding out that could still happen, even if it's a bit delusional. It's something that they envision for the two of you still. Whoever this Ace of Cups person is, if this is a newer energy of someone that you've been developing feelings for, this is why they feel so sure of it. This is why they view you as the Ace of Pentacles, because they know that you are someone that would be an amazing partner. You would be a great lover, but also a best friend. They envision having a home with you, living with you, maybe further down the road if it's in the talks, marriage and kids. They see that with you. They see long-term happiness with you. Now, just throwing this out here too with the Grim Reaper, if you have kids with the Grim Reaper, they're using the fact that you guys have kids to get closer to you, to have this tie on you, and they may be trying to use your kids against you. So just be aware of that, okay? I don't think it's going to work, but it's a plan they have up their sleeve, or that they've been known to do before. What they don't like about you is Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Grim Reaper, you're never going to get back with them again. You're single. You're happier single. You're doing so much better. You're not the one that's crying, calling them, begging for them to come back. No, you're doing you. And you're doing it a damn good job at it, okay? For those of you, this is the newer person. They're wondering how much longer they'll have to wait. Again, for now, they're happy to do it. But with the end goal of what they see with this Ten of Cups, they're wondering if you would ever be open to that, to a long-term partnership, commitment. Maybe they're wondering if you ever would be down to get married or to have kids, or if that would be a compatibility issue between the two of you. Maybe it's something you're not looking to do, and that's something they'll have to think about. But Aries, I want to say for the single ones where this Grim Reaper is trying to come back right now or very soon, they may try to gaslight you in some way of making you feel like you're really not better off without them, that you're not doing that well. Don't let them do that. You really are, and you should be proud at how far you've come. Highest hopes is Judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I also feel Scorpio energy with this card here for me as a reader personally. Highest hopes with the Grim Reaper, they'll get what they want. There'll be a revitalization, that judgment has not been sealed, that there is opportunity to come back into your life, to respark this, that the time is now to do it, and that's why they're pursuing it. For a newer love interest, someone you recently started having feelings for, they're hoping that this can be the person, that you can be the person that will give them their wish fulfillment in love and romance. That this is the person I've been waiting for. That this is exactly why everything had to play out up until this point. Why I had to wait, why I had to go through rejection so I can meet Aries. And they're hoping that you'll make the decision. And maybe they placed the ball in your court, Aries, if they knew you were the one that needed more time, you needed to wait things out. They're hoping that you will come out of this knowing that you're ready for this chance and that you're ready to spark something very solid here between the two of you. Single you, you're hoping that the past will never repeat itself. You will never allow the past to repeat itself. You will be aware, you'll be ready when you see the signs, when the red flags come up, when those gut feelings appear, that you'll make the decisions to not let that energy be welcome into your life again. Whether it's this person coming back or similar energy trying to come forward. Deepest fears, 8 of Cups. So whether this is the Grim Reaper or even a newer romance, both of them are afraid that you aren't looking to pursue this. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled by this. You don't want this. You don't have feelings towards this. And that you'll drift away. You walk your own path. You'll do your own thing without them. If this is single you, Aries, you're afraid that I feel for some of you, you'll be alone forever, that you'll have to walk this path alone forever. And I don't see that being the case for you. Only if you want it. But for those of you that want love and romance, want something to thrive in your life, this is just the buildup now. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now till the end of April, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation. Pull some more oracle cards to dive deeper into this, so if you have any more questions, let's get them answered in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Aries, I really hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope this reading gave you clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.